Hey guys, how are you? I just thought I'd talk to you a little bit outside today. It's a beautiful day. It's got 80 degrees, sunshine and blue skies as you can see. I just felt like getting out a little bit. I got a film for you guys here in a little bit. I got so much to film. It's it's so crazy how much I had to film. But it's not really felt like it. I feel like I know I owe you guys an explanation of what's been going on. Um, it's been about, what, 3 weeks since I've done a listen chat. And I was going to do one tonight for you. And I thought, well, I want to go outside and hang out a little bit and talk to them. So I'll just, if you don't mind, I will put this up in place of the listen chat. It won't be as long, I don't think. But I'll get that on track next week. Let's start October off with a listen chat, and I'll keep you going. Um, Going back 3 weeks. Let's see. I remember it was Thursday night, and I was just hurting so bad. And I thought, well, I'll do the listen chat in the morning because I always put it out on Fridays. I thought I'll do the listen chat in the morning and I'll process it while I'm doing the live for 10. Well, that's the day Mom took Matt to the vet and they found out he had booger cancer. That did me in. I just, I couldn't do it then. You know, I just couldn't. Max was my baby. He was my shadow. He went with me everywhere I went. He slept with me, right on top of me. I couldn't even move. And I'm feeling, I feel the void. I do. I feel the void. So, could not do a listen chat that day. Couldn't do it the next day. And by the time I felt like I not could, it was Monday, and I thought, what's the use? I'll do it Thursday. Couldn't do it then. Because as the week went on, that got worse and worse. And I just wanted to spend my time with him. So he ended up passing on the 13th, Friday the 13th. I was inconsolable. But a week before he passed, that's when I considered doing another listen chat. But I was home, not this past Friday, the very next Friday after Matt got diagnosed. I was home by myself. My mom had to work. So I was home by myself and I was actually talking to Lee. I told Lee I'm going to check on Matt. Well, I went to check on him and I could not get him to stir. Could not do it. I thought he was half, and I couldn't get to him. And my chair has this, it's a, it's a horn. It sounds like a bird, a really loud bird. It sounds like the sound when the truck backs up. That's what it sounds like. And I hit that, and when I did, I kind of left it going for a minute, and that stirred. And that was such a relief because I did not want him to pass and be by myself with him. I didn't want him to lie there the whole time until my mom got home. And when he stirred, I lost it. I absolutely lost it. It scared me to death. I lost it on poor Lee. He just sat there while I cried and cried. And it was getting close to 8 o'clock, and I was supposed to go on with the little alert live. I told Lee, I said, I think it will do me some good. And it did. I went on there, and it was 10-5, and it was a lot of fun, as always. And then with you guys always helped me. So I thought about doing a weekend chat after his life because he did end about 10:30, so I still had time to do it and process it before the next day. It still would have went out on a Friday, but I couldn't do it. I was so nervous the whole night and sick to my stomach and shaking, and I thought, I can't do a weekend chat like this. I'm a mess. So I always lie down. I have really bad sleeping habits. And I always lie down around midnight. I told you I had bad sleeping habits. And I will lie down an hour or two, and then I'll get up around 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'll diamond paint till about 6. And I actually feel better when I do that. Because if I go to bed early, say 11, 12 o'clock, that's early to me. I'll wake up through the night and I can't go back to sleep. And then I feel terrible the whole next day. The whole day. Well, that night, I was going to get up and all I could do was cry. And my mom told me, she said, why don't you try to sleep? She said, at least lay here because you're not able to diamond paint anyway. And I wasn't. Couldn't even see. And I asked my mom, I said, why don't you lie down with me? I know I'm an adult, I'm 47, but sometimes you need your mama. You always need your mama. She laid down with me and I cried for 2.5 hours. And I thought, because Matt was dying. And it was, sorry about that, guy, just a truck that went down. That he was dying and there was nothing I could do about it. I mean, we should have put him down. Sorry. We should have put him down. But my mom wanted him to die at home. You know? And it was her cat. And it was her decision. And I know a lot of people would have done something differently for the birds here. And if it lands on me, I'm gonna die. I don't know what it is. But I know we could have done something differently, but we made the best choice that we could for ourselves. So, Matt did not pass away that night. Now it's an airplane. I'm not sure where it is. We had him for down another week. In fact, from the time he went to the vet to the time he came home, he lasted exactly 14 days, 2 weeks. And I spent that time with him as I could. He did not eat, and he would try to drink, and he couldn't take it down. And the last day we had him, somehow he had gotten in the floor. He couldn't walk. And I don't know. I'm not sure what that means on my bum. I never seen that. AEAS lock. I don't know what that is. Anyway, the day before, he had gotten in the floor and he couldn't move. And we thought he was dying. He would just lie his head in my mom's hands and looked at her. And she talked to him and she told him just to go. But he didn't. And he would look at me and he would try to say something. And he talked to me. And I know people say cats do not talk, but that cat talked to me. I would say his name, I would say, come here, Matt, and he would meow, and I'd say, how are you? He would meow, and I'd say, I love you, and he'd meow, and I'd say, did you eat today? And he'd meow, and we had a whole conversation. And he would look at me. He held his head up just enough to look at me. And he would meow, and I felt like he was telling me goodbye. And I just held him in my arms. I just slept. That's all I could do. My mom picked him up and put him in my arms. And after about 45 minutes, we laid him in his bed. And he slept the whole night. I thought sure he would pass away. He did not. The next day, Chloe, my niece, came to see us before she went to school. That's another thing. I was dealing with her. She left the school. She was not doing well. So sad. I'll get to that in a minute. But she came here and I don't know what that is. But if that was a bad, I would have been pregnant. She came here, and first thing she did was she went to see Max, and he was lying in his bed. And so she came in to the room. We were talking and just visiting, and about an hour and a half later, she went in there to see him again, and she came back, and I said, "How is he?" She said, "He's lying there." Well, she left about 30 minutes later, she and my sister, and I went in there, and I could just tell he was gone. And I think he was gone when she saw him. She didn't know it, and I'm not going to tell her. And I called for my mom, and I just checked him. I think he's gone, and he was. And I held him for 45 minutes. And I just told him I was so sorry. Because I wanted him to die in my arms. I did not want him to die alone. I mean, we were here, but he wasn't in my arms. That was really hard for me to deal with. And again, I know people say it was just a cat, but he was not just a cat to us. You take from your family. And it was pouring down the rain. We couldn't bury him in the rain. So after about 45 minutes, I told my mom, I said, "Okay." I said, "Knuckle dive." Again, I said knuckle dive 3 times. So she placed him in a box, and that was hard. And he had to stay in his room, the laundry room, all night long because it was pouring down the rain. And there was no way that we could bury him. And my brother-in-law came Saturday and laid him to rest. And the only comfort I did is he wasn't suffering anymore. So I was dealing with that. And then Chloe, my youngest niece, went to school. She left college and was not doing well. You know, that made me so sad because I just felt like I wasn't needed anymore, you know. I've been in my girls' whole life. Hannah's 25, Chloe's 18, I've been there for every step of the way. Every milestone they ever had, I've been there. And now she's at school, she's at college, she doesn't need me anymore. That's how I feel. I know that's not true, but she doesn't need me like she did. And that's getting hard to deal with, you know, because when Hannah left, I felt the same way, but I still have Chloe, you know. So now all I have is me and my dog. So I'm so thankful for all of you guys. I feel like I have a purpose now. Everything I do for you guys. I do my channel for all of you. I, I, I can, I change lives because of my channel and me allowing it started with Adam, allowing him to go onto my channel. There is now a 15-year-old girl living her best life. And it's because of Adam's story that changed her life. She was gonna end it that day. She was going through some things at school and didn't tell her family, and she told me she was gonna end her misery. She stumbled upon my channel just trying to find a reason not to, she said. She was just scrolling through YouTube, came upon Adam, walked downstairs, paid her dad the listen, and told them what was going on with her. I had another woman tell me that she was I don't know what it's called. If when someone never leaves their home and she saw my live, got out her house that day, and is living her best life. There's more to it. I can't say. I promised I wouldn't. And I know you guys wouldn't know her, but I promised. I gave them my word, and I won't go back on that. Shoot, something landed on me. But that's why I started my channel. So I feel like I have a purpose. And I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I really, really don't. I have no idea what I'd do without you. So, I had my live yesterday. That may have been the funnest live I've ever had. Berta sent me a gift, as you all know. I had no idea what it was. All I know is she instructed me to open it on my live. And with Berta, you never know what's gonna happen. Come to find out, she called my mom and gave her instructions on what to do. And my mom did not tell me that Berta had called her. So it's time for the live, and I told Berta I had a package. And my mom had it in the next room, and I said, why don't you burn it? She said, I will. And it took her forever, could not figure out what she was doing. And finally, she opened the door, she said, close your eyes, and I thought, oh God. So I do, and she put that boat and shit in my hand, and I don't know what it is. she took something around me, and I'm thinking, what the heck? So I opened my eyes, and it's a boat going off, lighting up, playing this music, and I'm going, what the heck? And then I turned my head, and this Chad dude is staring right at me. And he's looking like, come on, baby, come get me. That's what I thought of. And I just went with it, you know? I just did. I just went with it. And it all started over Rich. He won the Wizard of Oz trade in the Odds and Odds event. And Berta and I both wanted it. And I told Rich, and I can't remember the whole story. And I remember telling him that I sent him a ship. Why a ship? I don't know. Rich, if you remember the story, you need to let me know. Why did I tell you I send you a ship of all things? That I said I'll send you a ship that you send me to trade. And so he did send me the trays. And no, I didn't send him the ship. How in the heck am I going to send the ship? Didn't know that was possible. So the court Berta found a way to send a ship. I'm talking to Berta one night, and she said, I want the tray. And I said, sorry. I said, send me a ship. I'll give you the tray. And she let it go. Well, she told me she had something coming for me. And I had to open it on my live. I was instructed I had to open it on my live. So I said, okay, I will. And that's how it all started. So yesterday was the best live ever. And then after that, my live went about 2 hours, all because of that crazy Chad dude. Kind of car died. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a 4-wheeler. Sorry about that. I guess that's what you do when you film outside, right? So then it was time for the legislative work live. And usually, wow, I think, wow, that's halfway down the road. Usually, Carrie had to live Wednesdays, which are her 10 drops. So they are leaving for a cruise tomorrow. And so they just decided to have a laid-back kind of like listen chat style. And I just talked, and it was very relaxing. And that lasted about, 2 hours. Then after that, it had been a very long day. So I got on the bed to relax. And it was about midnight, and I got on the bed to relax for a while because once it in, I was going to get up. And I called for my mom to do something. And I had this Chad doll, blow-up doll, sitting in a chair that I have in my room. and I had the lights off. I had one, I had the Scentsy candle warmer, and it had the night light. I mean, it had the light built into it, so that's the light I had on. That's the only light I had on. And I called for her to do something. And when she came in, she saw that Chad Lovett doll sitting in the chair, and it scared the living daylights out of her. She gasped. She went, and I said, Mom, what is it? She said, that Chad scared the heck out of me. And she almost, I thought she peed on herself. She didn't. I thought she did. And he scared her to death. So he's still sitting in there. Yep, he's still sitting in that chair. So he's gonna stay until he deflates, poor thing. But I had that shit sitting in my room. I had 2 shelves on my wall, and that for that shit will stay forever. Because it came from Berta. And that has brought me so much joy. You guys have brought me so much joy. And I just wanted to get on here and thank you. Thank you for letting me. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for checking on me. Just thank you. I hope you guys know I love you all so much. Again, that's what I did for filming outside, right? That I love you guys so much. And I think about you every day. And if there's ever anything that you need, you know where to find me. And I hope you do not hesitate to get in touch with me. Because I love you guys, and I will do anything I can for you. But if you're having a hard time, just remember, you have to love yourself first and foremost to get through anything. If you don't love yourself, you can't love others. And without love, there's really no reason to live, is there? So just always remember to love yourself and to love others. And yes, we have to go through the bad to get through the good. But we can and we will make it with the help of each other. Because like I always say, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And I believe that. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you are strong. You are stronger than you think. But most of all, you are loved. I love you. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a fantabulous day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day where I am. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. I hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend. I am sorry I think I am going to treat this as a listen chat because it's everything I was going to talk about. I thought I'd do it a little differently this week, and I will get back on track next week. I promise. But until then, just know that I love you. I'm always thinking of you. And I'm just a phone call message away. So on that note, I will see you guys in the next live or the next video. I love you guys. Bye.